Hey, yo, part 3 of the segment. This is part 3 when I fell out with my best friend, Omar I. That one and only time. So now I just hit his spot again with no bees in it. I'm crafty, even clever like that back. You gotta be quick on your toes. You're gonna do something, you can't be fish, you gotta go. So you know what I'm saying? So I laid it, everything was in to lay down. That's how I moved. That was back then, you know what I'm saying? But I'm in my Aunt Virgil house. All the doors locked. Me and my cousin Virgil there. I didn't want to go home. I know they was going to, try to go there. I ain't going to go home. So I'm in my Aunt Virgil house. Right where I thought he probably would least expect it. I'm next door to his grandma's house. But somehow somebody told him he over there. Low up in there. But I hear about 4 or 5 cars pull up. About 4 or 5 cars, doors slam. And I hear somebody saying, surround the house. Surround the house. And I'm telling all the lights, I'm telling Virgil, be quiet. Don't say nothing, man. All I got there 2-5. And I'm telling you, they got this house, Omar, whoever he with, they got my auntie Virgil house surrounded. Yes. I wasn't terrified, but I knew it was on there. It was a moment of truth. Another one. He beating on them door hard as heck. Boom, boom, boom. The door about to come off the hinges. We on ball with him. People didn't have high-tech or top-notch security on B Street because everybody knew everybody. The community is all family. Everybody grew up. Of course, you're going to have problems and squabbles and dislikes, but for the most part, that door was flimsy as heck. Anyway, they was beating on it. It was finna come off the hinges. My cousin Virgil said, I'm not going to let him in, man. He better tear the door off the thing. Man, he opened the door up. I just stood there, man, with that little 2-5 in my hand. Omar come in that house, man, with that Mac 11, man. What is wrong with you? What are you doing, man? I'm like, man, you wrong, man. You wrong. What are you doing? He kept trying to lower that Mac 11 down to my leg. And I was just pulling it away like, man, don't do that, man. I was putting that, I kept raising, don't do that, man. He could throw me up and take it on my shit. I'm like, man, you my man. At this time, tears coming down my eyes. You're supposed to be my guy. I give you, I do something to a guy. You the first guy I bring it to. And you play on me? That's how I felt at that time. No, you can call me for anything. Anything in a given time, I'm gone about you, man. But I lay a plate on to make my life better. And I bring it to you, man. I said, look what I got, homie. Let's get on. And you serve me like that? So, that's what it came down to. I just felt that I was wrong, man. And it wasn't nobody can tell me. I had to sit back and wait for months. And them guys were living the Miller High Life. And that's what he drank too, Miller. They was living the Miller. People probably laughing at that. He drank Miller, and they was living the Miller High Life. They was. So they had my auntie house surrounded. Virgil let him in. They beating the door off. He come in, man, and it was just a matter of it was a standoff. It was to me, it was thicker than a Mexican cartel standoff because if somebody got a Mag 11 at your leg trying to pop you, man, don't do that, man. You got a little video thing. It come down to it ain't what you shoot, it's who you shoot. You see what I'm saying? So I'm dropping jewels now. Y'all probably never heard of that. It ain't what you shoot, it's who you shoot. But at the same time, he had that Mag 11. I had that too. I'm like, don't do that, homie. I'm crying like, you wrong, man. You wrong. I told you, man, I'm gonna get with you, man. I was gonna give you your money. I said, man, it's been 2 or 3 months. We going back and forth. So at this time, we going back and forth arguing, guns being raised, dropped, pulled over, Virgil trying to get it. My cousin Virgil, what is y'all doing? Somebody outside, we had done this, been going on 10, 15 minutes. They done had the house surrounded. Me and Omar arguing back and forth. And somebody yelled out and said, come on, Omar, the police coming. Now, I ain't had no phone. Ain't no phone on my house. We ain't called no police. But somebody yelled, come on, Omar, man, the police coming. And he was like, hello, man. You know what I'm saying? In that black pearl guy, man. He was so black, mad, eyes beet red. Hello, man. He was huffing and puffing. And I'm just like, man, you wrong, man. I'm like, man, you wrong for what you did to me, man. He just bagged out, man. We just left it at that. And, you know, him just grew apart. It just seemed like we just started to drift. We just started to drift because he went on to do further, you know, other things and got into some other things. And, you know what I'm saying? And then the DEA would come into the stores and stuff looking for him. And the next thing you know, man, you know, he was down there on Warren off of Ashton, off the road somewhere down there, man, with his baby mother's fathers and them. Something happened, man, and, you know, faithfully, you know, he was assassinated, you know. It came out on the porch, man, he killed my baby. Yeah. Hit him with a 12 gauge a couple times, man, you know, in a car way too, through the door. Like I'm beating on your door. Man, bring my stuff out here. Man, give me all my stuff out of here. I don't care nothing about your daddy being here and your mom, but get my stuff out of here. And the daddy come to the door with the gauge, man, and blow my man through the door 2 times. Boom, boom. And that's my man, he died on the porch like that, man, just like that part right there, and that's that. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, that was it, man. That was the one time, man, that, you know, me and my best friend, Omar I, man, we fell out. And like I say, man, we was young. You know, we was already a tough crew, and we was a tough crew together. But he had started to elevate, man, and, you know, to go on to do other wondrous things with, you know, with them guys, man. And, you know, like I say, when you in that game and you in that life, man, you can be doing right by the guys who employ you and guys who in between you and your employer, or who your employer may send to give you something or pick up something. Them guys, them middleman guys, they play games. They play games. They pick up and drop off guys for a reason. That's because the big homie, he trusts them. So if they come back, man, that guy, man, was short 150. He gonna be like, okay, yeah, you know, he ain't even come back and argue with you about that. You just ain't gonna ever raise it through the ranks. So sometimes, man, you got to have immaculate showmanship. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you out there playing that game like that, you got to have immaculate showmanship and Ja Morant guys jump over. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys don't have time to be waiting in line. You know what I'm saying? Some guys trying to get it and get it fast because they know we on the clock. Everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's all depending on what floats your boat. But for me, I'm good. I don't have nothing to prove. You know what I'm saying? I don't. If you know what I'm saying? I love who I love. And if I feel like that, I feel like that. And right now, I'm peaceful. All praise is due to the Almighty Allah for that. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody that deal with me. You understand what I'm saying? In a distant or in an instant. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody, man. Shouts out to my man at the Marathon gas station, my youngin'. Shouts out to him. You understand me? Shouts out to Eli. You know what I'm saying? My little guy, Eli, you understand what I'm saying? He's still doing his thing, man. Stay up, Eli. But this is a history that I know a lot of people want to know about and hear about. You know, that when I was young, when the neighborhood was thriving, what was we doing over there? That's just one, the incidents, you know, where, you know, he could have, gunfire could have went off. It could have got real ugly. You know, because it's been a few times, man, where I done been in situations like that, man. And when, you know, because back then we were making house calls. We wasn't doing all that. If I know you in the street doing things, you know I'm in the street doing things, and if we had a problem, we make house calls. We show up 4, 5 DB out. What's up? Knocking on doors. Come on out. Or we coming in. So that's how we was moving back then. So, but a lot of things went smooth. All this brazen out in broad daylight, and everybody looking at what you're doing. Ain't no structure to it, so you can have that. You can keep that. I'm good. But I'm gonna tell you, man, that was the one time that me and baby old man went that way, and it was heavy in the gang because I was I was on hyena mode. Even when I think about that 90s days, man, stuff I was doing was crazy. But yo, it's your boy OG Low Nitty, aka YoungEl from OG TV 313 Network. And all we got, man, just more bonus chronicles of some real life facts. There's some guys that's still alive today, and we all good now. Everybody's still family. That was just a disagreement between me and O, but it's still guys here alive to this day. I ain't saying no names. When he watch, they gonna be like, yeah, I was there on that. And it did go down like that. And Low's still here, man, to even tell that story after he did all of that. And my man was he was a body snatcher too. He got him too. But that night he didn't want to take me. I didn't want to take him. I didn't want to go. I know he didn't want to go. We were just two friends having a dispute about some money, some stuff that went to the left. But we settled it. All was well. Come on.